1 in 6 drivers on Missouri roads has no insurance. That's 16%. You could get hit by an uninsured driver tomorrow, and Missouri's minimum uninsured motorist coverage of $25,000 won't cover serious injuries. This is the gap that wrecks people financially. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what Missouri law requires, what it doesn't protect you against, and what coverage actually makes sense, whether you're driving in Kansas City, St. Louis, or rural Missouri. Missouri requires $25,000 bodily injury per person, $50,000 per accident, and $25,000 property damage. It also requires $25,000 per person uninsured motorist coverage. But here's the thing, that's the legal bare minimum. It's not a recommendation. When I see clients who carried only those limits and got into a serious accident, they learned real quick that minimum coverage doesn't cover a serious injury claim. Missouri uses pure comparative fault. That means even if you're mostly at fault, you can still recover damages, but the other driver can also come after you. Say you run a yellow light and get T-boned by a speeding driver. A court might assign you 30% fault. You recover 70% of the damages. The other driver can still pursue you for their 30%. This system makes liability coverage critical because liability is what protects your assets when someone sues. Missouri sits in the hail belt. Kansas City and St. Louis each see 3 to 8 significant hail events a year. We're talking dents, broken windshields, totaled vehicles, tornadoes, flooding from the Missouri and Mississippi rivers. This state gets hit. If you're carrying minimum coverage without comprehensive, you're self-insuring all of that damage. I see this all the time in my agency. Someone gets caught in a hailstorm and realizes they skipped comprehensive to save $30 a month. Kansas City Metro, full coverage, $1,800 to $2,400 a year, depending on your driving record and vehicle. St. Louis, a bit higher, $2,000 to $2,600 in the riskier areas. Rural Missouri, you're looking at $1,100 to $1,400. Rates track with theft, traffic density, and weather exposure. Your specific zip code matters. Here's what I see wrong constantly. People match their minimum coverage to the legal requirement, $25,000. Then they get hit by someone who has insurance, but not nearly enough. That person's at fault, but their insurance maxes out at $15,000. Your medical bills are $40,000. Without underinsured motorist coverage, that $25,000 gap comes out of your pocket. UIM isn't required in Missouri, but it should